Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Bob the Butler. So this movie stars Tom Green as Bob, who has immense problems keeping a job. Every time he gets hired somewhere, things just go haywire. He causes huge problems, ends up getting fired. He's resorted to going through the phone book in alphabetical order and just taking job after job in alphabetical order, hoping to find something that sticks. He's made it to the late section of the B's, and he's decided that butler school is the way that he's going to go. He's going to learn to become a proper butler, and that's going to be his next profession. Oddly enough, things seem to work out a little bit in his favor when, for some reason, Brooke Shields hires him to be the butler for her family, and things go about as you would expect. But the movie kind of follows what happens as Bob gets to know this family and, maybe becomes more of a help, or, maybe he finally finds his spot, or maybe it's just another disaster. And that's kind of the story here of Bob the Butler. So I watched this movie because I couldn't believe, I'm doing this review in 2025. I can't believe this movie came out 20 years ago. It's wild to think Bob the Butler, like 20th anniversary edition or whatever, but this movie is, by any conventional standard, pretty terrible. It's really, I don't understand, besides someone liking Tom Green, why this movie got made, but I'm glad that it did because it's painfully unfunny at times. It's brutally cringe at times, but I think that offers some entertainment value. Unfortunately, I don't think this is like as wild or as surreal or as creative as some of Tom Green's other works. This is a pretty basic comedy that just has a little bit of his flavor of humor interjected. And at the end of the day, this is kind of a family movie, so don't expect a lot of like super wild Tom Green antics. Brooke Shields is here, puts in, I don't really know how to describe it. Not one of her better performances, but it seems like she's having fun. She seems to kind of be having a carefree, who cares, sleepwalking kind of performance, but it's kind of fun to watch at times. Like I said, some of the humor works. It works sometimes unintentionally, but most of the humor here is just painfully unfunny or just misses the mark, or it's so whatever. But there is a little bit of interest here, I think, for some people because of the fact that Tom Green is in this, cheesy family comedy, adds some like a little bit more, craziness to it. But at the end of the day, it's really not that wild of a movie, but it does have some what the hell were they thinking moments in it. And if you like terrible comedies, or if you like Tom Green, or if you want to see a really strange performance from Brooke Shields, I recommend checking out Bob the Butler. But I think most people are probably going to be okay taking a pass on this. But if it interests you at all, it is definitely a curiosity to check out. That's my review for Bob the Butler. If you want to check out more, I've got a full movie review playlist right here on YouTube. But until then, thanks for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.